Clay Studio Manager at Artistry again. It's Chris Singwald. How's it going, everybody? I got the kiln going. It's firing. It's currently over 1700 degrees, and I'm going to make some changes. So it's a good opportunity to show you guys what I'm doing. So kiln's on. Like I said, it's over 1700 degrees. The cones that we put in the kiln, the top cone back, the first cone is starting to fall. So just to show you the kind of controls I'm working with here, with this kiln, the damper is located up here, although the exit flue of the kiln is actually at the bottom on the back side. Here's the chimney going up. You've got forced air burners, so I've got individual control of both burners, just the gas that's going into them, and then I also, these are the controlling the air that's going in. So I've got full air going, and then the gas is at like 2.5. For this kiln, I don't have to do much to put it into reduction. I just am gonna push in the damper. It's currently at 5.5 inches according to this measuring unit. It might be a little bit different, the actual like damper distance, but I just try to keep track of it with this, and it's worked out really well. All I'm gonna do is I'm gonna really push in the damper, and it's going to put the kiln in a reducing atmosphere. Right now it's in an oxidizing atmosphere, or a neutral atmosphere. I've got my welding gloves on. Here's that peep. I'm pulling it out. You guys won't be able to see anything in there, but I can see the cone packs. And that very first cone, the 010 cone, is moving on top. And on bottom, it's a little cooler. The color looks pretty similar, so I know we're close. But you can see when I open it up, there's no flame coming out or anything. That's because we aren't in a reducing atmosphere. We're going to push in the damper. I'm gonna start it around like 2.5 inches. Sorry, 2.5. No, sorry, I'm thinking of another kiln. We're gonna go to 4.25. So I'm pushing it in a good inch and a quarter, and then sometimes I'll have to push it in a little bit further. This kiln doesn't have as much filler work in between it, so in between the large pieces, just because we didn't have a ton of pieces to work with. And you can see just a little bit, there's a bit of flame coming out. I'm gonna push it in just a bit more. What I'm trying to do is getting it in a heavy reduction right away without losing a ton of temperature. So we're gonna see, now it's closer to like 4 1/8. I'm paying attention to the barometer, and that is reading right here in the kiln. So it's more towards the top of the kiln, but it is right over that burner. So there's I'm just making sure the temperature is not dropping drastically. And right now it's not, it's kind of still going up, but not shooting up. So let's see what the flame looks like. Oh yeah, it's starting. It's kind of faint right now just because we're in the morning, but we are definitely in reduction. So that's pretty much what we're doing. We're changing the atmosphere of the kiln right now for just to get some visual effects, and that's for the clay body. It's called the body reduction, I believe. Honestly, I think about it not in terms of glaze reduction, body reduction, but I just know that this is the first reduction that goes in. So if I got that term wrong, don't hound me on it. It's been a crazy week and a half or more. So that's that. The kiln's in reduction. It's going to be in a heavy reduction for at least a half hour, and then I'll start messing with it again to gain temperature. So all right, that's what I got, guys. Bye.